Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with Fishing Planet, and we are here at Rocky Lake. Have not been here for quite a long time, honestly. I think I did pass through during the Christmas event, but just to get some of that snow. Other than that, I have not been here for a long time. And recently I've been trying to go through some of the past lakes to see if I can't catch all of the uniques and basically test the spots that I have fished at in the past. Now, when I started looking back through this one, I suddenly discovered that I had not caught, well, I'd caught the uniques here, but I never did a video on either one of them. Not one single video. So I think I need to fix that situation. Plus, I'm going to go ahead and find out if they're still found in the same locations and just what has changed in this particular lake, because all of them seem to have changed to some degree. So let me go ahead and put this in a private room here. We're going to jump in here and see, first of all, just how different things look. Yeah, the last time I did a video on Rocky Lake was in 2019. That is quite a while. Almost 4 years ago. So lots have changed everywhere. Now let me go ahead and put this away. Now, I think this is the Ferntastic spawn point. Yeah, Ferntastic fishing. This one is Trout Galore. There's just a 2. That has not changed. One time you used to be able to go all the way down here, but it doesn't look like you can anymore. And I do have some markers here. I think that one over there was a marker for golden trout, which is one of the ones we're interested in taking a look at. I don't know if we're going to get them both in this episode, but we're going to try to at least get one of them. But the species we're interested in that come in unique here is the golden Colorado trout and the cutthroat trout. There aren't any others. There's really not that many species here. I think there's maybe a total of 8. Maybe 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just 8 species. And 3 of them are just in common variety only. But you can get crappie, you can get bluegill up to trophies. You can get this golden shiner, which is only in common, white bass, and white suckers. And I have done videos on the white suckers and the white bass, but the white suckers are good to grind too. They bring quite a bit of XP and cash if you know where to find them. But again, we are going to try to see if we can't do something by getting a golden or Colorado golden trout and a cutthroat trout. So we have all the gear that we need. I do have some bottom rods with me, but I don't think I'm going to be using the bottom rods for this video. Maybe in another one. might stick around here a little bit longer than normal and try to do some bottom fishing, because I really don't do much bottom fishing here, or ever did in the past. Now that I've got 4 rods, it'd probably be a good idea to see what we can do as far as catching those sucker fish. But anyway, it looks like for the trout, they have a lot of things they go for. Narrow spoons, nano spoon spinners, nano spinners, shads, grubs, and worms. And they go for a lot of different types of baits. But again, we're going to be doing spin casting in this, so we're going to see what we can do by catching them with something like a narrow spoon. Now, I did see some videos on people trying to catch these guys, and one of the things that they were using I actually have in my inventory. Let me go under here, under spoons, I don't think you're going to see it real well, but it's called the turtle spoon. Yeah, this one is a really good lure for catching any kind of trout species anywhere, both here, Falcon Lake, up in Caney Creek. But in this video, I'm going to probably do my best not to rely on any of the event lures, because I have a bison spinner here as well. Because honestly, if you're going to be going in here to get the unique, you may not have completed the missions to get these special lures. Plus, some of them I think may only be available during the actual events. So we're going to try to stick with what you're going to have available to you, especially if you're a new person coming in playing the game. And you can catch these guys as a new player. No problem catching them. You have the gear already available to you. So as far as my inventory goes, I do have my bottom rods here. We're again not going to be messing with those at this time, or my float rod. I have an ultralight rod with me. I'm going to probably use that for the most part for a lot of this. But what I've got on this one, I've got a silver 1/8 ounce spinner that's available early on. And I have caught these Colorado Golden Trout with these. And I've also got now the Krampus horn is an event rod, but the only reason I picked it is because it goes from up to 24 pounds. It's not super heavy. There's another one that's just as good, but I like this because it's easy to match the gear up. The rod, it comes with its own reel and its own rod. But I think for this one I might try shad just to see if they're going to go after the shad. There's a white and red head shad there, but I've got some worms here too. I've also got some nymphs. They do go for nymphs and newts, but I think we're gonna give the shad a try first. So anyway, let's go ahead. We've already covered a lot of the gear enough. If there are any questions, put them down in the comments. I don't always remember everything as far as what to do to catch these guys, but let's go ahead. I'm going to jump into Ferntastic Fishing to start off with. Like I said, there are a couple of markers there. Let me see. This one is Golden Colorado Trout. Just a regular one. And this is a Trout Trout. That'll show you how long it's been since I've been here. 2019. I think that was the last fish that I caught here in a video. So I have been here for other reasons, but briefly, never really spent any time. So we are kind of in a peak of sorts, but we are going to probably advance time. Now I'm going to come over here to Trout Galore at the spawn point over here just to see what is accessible to me. They have changed a lot here. Yeah, you used to be able to come up here a lot farther than this, but it's looking like that's as far as you can go. I was almost certain you could come past that rock, but I could be wrong about that. But yeah, it looks like you can access that spot for the Colorado Golden Trout either from this end or the other end. But we are going to go ahead and probably advance time a little bit because we are not in the best peak. This isn't a bad peak. It's good for the Rainbow Trout. We are not going to be going after Rainbow Trout. We're going to be going after these guys. So let's forward time to the next peak, and we will pull out, I think we're going to pull out our shad to start off with, and I think I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do about getting Cutthroat. Now, the Cutthroat have pretty much been consistent. They've been around in this area most of the time since the game came out in 2015. And you can catch them now over on this side of things. It used to be over here to get the rainbows, but they've been interspersing them a lot more, and especially recently, like I said in the past few episodes, the boundaries have become more mixed now, so you're not really hampered by exact spots anymore. But we're going to go ahead and throw this out here, see if anything will go for this shad. I am doing a slow presentation, putting it down just to 1, and just trying to get 3 dots. And for some reason that really seems to work well with the trout. Now you can switch off and on there. You can still catch them reeling it in a little faster, but they do like to pick things up off the bottom. Yeah, they are not going for this shad, without a doubt. I was pretty certain that it said that they do, but let me take a look at that again. It says it goes for them, but they're not going for it. And they usually bite here really well, so I'm going to switch over, let's see, to the spinner. And I'm betting you they go for that. I do have a white tail on the spinner that seems to increase their bite rate a little bit. Well, I got a snag here. Yeah, see, almost as soon as I change over to that, we start doing a little bit better. Huh, white bass. That's kind of unusual to start off with. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of fan out and just keep casting a little bit more and more to the left until I get to that marker. Alright, I think I'm going to move over to the other one here real quick. The quickest way to do that is just, well, I think I'm already basically at that spot. We're just going to have to go there and then jump back. There we go. Now, a long time ago, this used to be a really good spot for rainbow trout. And it's really difficult to tell, but you can see it more on the map. That's actually a stream that comes in right here. And because of it, that is a really good spot for the rainbow trout and the cutthroat. But it seems like the rainbow are further back there, and you can almost get behind that rock. Especially if you get right over here. And I get a lot of trophy rainbows if you cast right in that location generally. Oh wow, there we go. It's kind of close to me. Alright, we can bump that up a little bit. We might have us at least a trophy here, because this seems to have a little oomph to it. No, but it is a rainbow, and they are still there. That is good to know. I thought it was pretty much cutthroat. But they will go for these spinners. The gold spinner, the 1/8 ounce, the silver are available to you early on in this game when you're playing as a new player. Eventually you can get access to the 1/8 ounce rainbow. That's another one I would suggest having. It usually is a little more effective than the other two. In fact, we might switch over to that just to see how well we can do. Something had a hold of it but just didn't latch on. And narrow spoons are also really good to use, but they usually don't become as available to you until you get to like Emerald Lake. There we go. Yeah, they seem to be going for the smaller spinners more than they are the bigger ones here. I think that is a golden one. Yep, there you go. There's our first Colorado Golden Trout. Got that off of the Rainbow Spinner, 1/8 ounce, 1/0 hook. I've got a 2-inch spinner tail on it, a white. You don't necessarily have to have that. I think that comes a little bit later as you're going through stuff, but it does, like I say, increase the bite rate. But it's good to know that they're still here. So for whatever reason, they don't seem to be biting as much from the other side as they are from this side. So I don't know what in the world that is doing. There's like something keeps fiddling with it. Is that a yeah, it's a young cutthroat. Really what it boils down to is timing. I mean, this is a good time of day for it. Usually during the peak. You just got to keep at it. Eventually, you should get one to bite. Okay, that is a little bit more impressive here. Come on, let's see what we got here. Okay, it is not a golden Colorado trout. It is a trophy cutthroat, so that's good. We're getting there. We're stepping it up. I'm going to take it just a little bit to the left of it just so that we're not going over the same spot over and over again. Yeah, they really are mixing the boundaries for these fish considerably. It used to be if you were in cutthroat trout territory, you weren't going to get the Colorado Goldens. If you're in rainbow trout territory, you didn't get any of the others as well. Now you can get, you pretty much have a chance of getting any of them, which is a lot more realistic. So they have improved things quite a bit. Alright. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I thought there for a minute it was like a young, but he had a little more gumption than he was letting on in the beginning there. Let's see what we got here. Trophy! Nice. Now we're starting to bump up on him as well. Let's see what that guy looks like real close here. Yes, I am still wearing my... I keep forgetting to change my clothes on this. Still wearing my St. Patrick's Day stuff, but that's alright. I'm nice and festive. Not the biggest fish in the world. I mean, they're only about 2 pounds, but I bet there's some good eating, though. Okay, now I'm going to do it just a little to the right, and then we'll go down the middle again. So I think I'm going to try to focus on these golden Colorado ones. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and fast forward it to a actually sunny day, which my understanding is the best time to fish for these things. We're going to see if that still holds true. I'm going to try the rainbow spinner to start off with, and we are going right into the peak. Now the peak is in the middle of the day as opposed to the end of the day. So we have a lot more light. It'll be kind of interesting to see what we get here. But I'm going to try to fan back and forth between these two rocks and see if I can't finally get that golden fish. Alright. Let's see what this fella is. I don't think it's a golden trout. I didn't see any gold. It's probably a cutthroat. Let me see here. Yep. Okay, we're going to go a little bit more to the left this time. Let it sink all the way down. Might put a white tail in there. That might make that stand out even better. There we go. Decent cutthroat. Yeah, I think I might change this just to... Yeah, I'm going to go with this because I think it'll make it stand out a little bit better. We might have a better shot at getting these guys. Right now, I've been trying to get them for a while. Yeah, anytime I'm trying to get them, that's when it becomes difficult. If I wasn't trying to get them, I'd be getting them left and right. Okay, that's not a golden, but they seem to go for that silver. In that sunlight, it stands out really well. We've got us a decent size something or other here. Oh boy, we don't want it to get too much slack. Don't do it. There we go. Okay. They can get off the hook. It's something they're very good at. He's gonna bolt for it again. Look at him go. Damn. He just took it out to another 70-something feet. Oh boy, this one was fun. This one, damn, he is still going. This fella does not want to be caught. Holy crikeys. There he goes again. Okay, I got him. That time I got him. There we go, guys. I knew something was up with this guy. I knew it. Finally. We got one of the uniques here, guys. There he is. The unique Cutthroat Trout. Got him with the silver spinner, 1/8 ounce. This is something you can get early on, guys. And I got a 2-inch tail in there. I don't know if that made the difference, but I think it did help a little. Generally it does. But I am going to go ahead and mark where he was at, because honestly, don't know that I can always find that every time. I've got to get that silly hat and stuff off. It looks ridiculous. But anyway, there is the unique cutthroat trout. We got him. I wish I could put him in my hands. I wish he had the option of either holding them or holding him up. Let's see. Let me see if I can get a better light. There we go. That's a little bit better. Well, no, he is so shiny. Damn. There we go. We'll do the hide and we'll take a picture of him. I don't think that was very good. There we go. Well, there's one of them. Okay. Well, now we need to try to find the other one. Now we'll go to the map. We'll set a mark for that so that we know where we got it. And I think, from the look of things, it's right where we were fishing from before. Where we got the golden. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and remove this one. We'll keep this one. Apparently, I was told that one of my viewers that I run the entire video because I marked where I caught the fish. Okay, I'm not sure. Is that because of realism or something? I mean, the whole gist of me doing this, guys, is so that you can find and help people find locations to fish from. The markers are to help pinpoint those so that you can come back months later and go, where did I catch that fish? Well, you know, right there. That's where I caught it. So why don't we start there? Or you can sit there and hope to God you remember. I'm 57 years old. I'm not going to remember that. And I don't know, that just kind of, I didn't understand why that was such a big deal. But anyway, I am going to mark them. I don't mark them constantly like I've seen some YouTubers do. But if it's an important one like a unique specimen, I will mark it. Because I want to be able to come back and get them from that location. Plus I also usually know that that's where they're found, at least generally within that area. So I'm not wasting my time fishing over here or some nonsense like that. But I am going to go ahead and try that again. This time to the right. Sunny days. I don't know if you can or cannot catch them on the partly cloudy or cloudy days, but I haven't been in a sunny day for long and didn't take me long to get one. I knew I had a big fish though, because he was quite a fighter. Holy crap. I wasn't sure I was getting him in. But we are getting the golden Colorado Goldens right out in that general vicinity too. So just keep fanning out. We might get lucky here. And I think it's good that people know that you can catch them off of these early spinners. Now I'm sure you could probably get it off of the turtle spoon, which is like a major trout killer, like I've said in the past. Okay, we got something going off there. We go. But if you're a new player, you may not have completed that. I can't remember. I think the turtle spoon you can get anytime, but I'm not 100% certain about that. There's another one. I don't think it's just during Halloween that you have to get it. But you use the spoon to get the Tyranno trouts. There we go. Okay, this is another decent one. I bet it's a trophy, at least. Oh yeah, at least a trophy. Damn, seriously? Okay. Wow. Okay. This would blow my mind absolutely if it turns out to be another unique. It's only been like maybe once that I've gotten 2 uniques in one session where I was recording, but it has happened. Apparently there's some people that have gotten in here and just like caught one unique after another after another. No, he's a trophy, just a really big one. I mean, he's almost worth as much as that unique was. Yeah, he's a decent sized trophy. Yeah, that's where the Tyranno trouts were caught, right here. Lots of rainbows out here, which I think is the base they used to create the Tyranno trouts. I think they used like a rainbow trout body and they put teeth on it or something. Another trophy cutthroat. Man, I'm just getting lots of them. That's good. It's good grinding, it's good cash, it's good XP. But I think we're kind of done for... I don't think we're going to get that golden today. It has just been eluding us. But we will come back another day and give it another try. Now there's been... I've got some rocky exploration missions. I've got a couple other ones that I've got to finish out. So I think I'm going to stick around and get them taken care of. I'm just not going to record them. We got us another decent trophy, I assume. Yep, he is going to... Damn, come on. Yep, trophy Rainbow Trout. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will be back for another episode of Fishing Planet. Hopefully we will get that Colorado Golden in this next episode, but we did make the attempt. We did get some trophy ones. So I think it was really a good, successful fishing session. So anyway guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.